Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. I bet you're surprised to see that I'm in a different location today, huh? Way different location. This is where I go when I want to be grounded. And as you can see, it's pretty crowded today. There's usually nobody here. This is where I was raised. This is where my parents raised me. It's a little creek in North Carolina. Beautiful, beautiful place. And I love it here. And I was coming here just to visit my family and to see my daughter because today's her prom day. But for some reason, Spirit wanted me to share this experience with you. I don't know why, but just bear with me. I didn't bring my cards, so if I channel, I'm going to have to channel without tools today because I don't have anything but my pendulum with me. But for some reason, Spirit asked me to do this, so I'm going to do this, and there must be a message here. I think part of the message is just that it's important to have a place that grounds you, where you can get back to Spirit and be alone with Spirit and feel the serenity and the peace that comes from Spirit. Spirit, what do you want to say today? Speak to my mind and my heart. For some reason, I'm seeing mountains. They're off in the distance, though. They're not up close. I'm seeing a need for trust. A need for trust and a need to believe. Deep need to believe for somebody. Spirit, what is it you want me to say today? Because I'm not sure that I know. Speak to my mind what it is you want to say to your people today. Find a place. I'm hearing find a place that you can go where you can see Spirit in everything. Find that quiet place. Find your place where you connect with Spirit. If you haven't already, you may have already found it. Some of you probably have already found it. But there's an importance. And this is what we were talking about with the pure potentiality earlier this week. Connecting with Spirit and nature. Because when I'm here, I feel so connected. I feel just as connected, if not more, than I do when I'm sitting at my card table. And that's a space that I've created just for channeling and worshiping and connecting with Spirit. But I can come here and not need any tools and connect with Spirit. I have sat on that creek bank and listened to Spirit speak to me and show me visions. And seeing those things happen. And just the beauty and the stillness and the peace that I get from being here. You can't buy that. You can't go to the mall and buy something that'll make you this content in life. And we're always searching outside of ourselves. And there's an old saying, we get weaker and wiser. And we definitely do get weaker and wiser. The wiser we get, the weaker we get spiritually. Relationships in our lives are so important. And for some of us, that's a difficult subject because all of our relationships may not be good right now. It may not be good relationships right now, and we desperately want those relationships to be repaired. But it starts with us finding repair for ourselves. When we can be in our truth and standing in our power and in our truth, that's when the relationships can actually begin to be repaired. When we're trying to restore relationships out of a place of brokenness, it just simply won't work. We have to be a whole human being. We can't expect another person to create wholeness in us. We have to find that wholeness within ourselves by connecting with Spirit. And I guess that might be the message today, to just connect with Spirit. And having that place where you can go and be alone so you can connect. Because it's hard. It's hard when you work Monday through Friday and you go at it hard. You go at it 12 hours a day sometimes. And it's very hard to connect. It's hard to make time. It's hard to carve out time out of your day when you work that hard. Even if you only work 8 hours, depending on what you do for a living, and by the time you get home, you're exhausted. You've got to take care of the kids, or maybe you're even trying to go to school and work, and it's hard. So it's important to make time for yourself to just connect, to shut down, turn off the electronics, and just be at peace and be connected to Source. Because that's truly what Spirit wants, is for us to be connected to Him, to it, whatever you call Spirit. And I think that Spirit desires time, just to have time with each of us, alone time. And there's a certain amount of healing that occurs in our lives just by being alone with Spirit, being alone with our higher self. That in itself can bring a lot of healing. The peacefulness here, even with all these people around, is amazing. But usually when I come here, there's nobody here. And we keep seeing that chariot because somebody's moving. Somebody is moving, and I'm going to hear about it. Somebody's going to tell me that they've seen movement. And I don't think that person believes it. I get the sense that whoever it is still in denial, and that's why I keep seeing that Two of Swords, because you don't believe it. You don't believe Spirit's really going to do this for you. But Spirit says that Spirit is going to do this for you, and you need to get into a place like this. We got to get into a place like this. Like, I'm even wondering if Spirit's going to move me. Because my situation is a little unstable. You know, it's stable, but it could at any moment become unstable. And there's a situation that I could potentially look into that would move me several states away if something were to happen in my current situation. There is an option that would move me several states away. So I don't know who it is that's going to move, but somebody's going to move. Somebody's about to see some movement, and they don't believe that it's going to happen. And Spirit, please don't let me say anything wrong, because I would never want to give somebody a false hope. But when you come to these videos and you connect through your intuition, you know whether or not a Spirit is speaking to you. You know, because you are that high priest or that high priestess, and you know. Sometimes I think Spirit will say things to us in the videos to let us know that that's the direction we need to start taking our lives in. And I've noticed that sometimes it can take up to 3 weeks for things to show up in my life when I see things in my own videos. Because when I make them, I don't remember what I say. Like right now, I feel like I'm just rambling. I feel like I'm making no sense at all. But somebody must be getting something out of this, or Spirit wouldn't have me here saying it. And I feel that Spirit has taken over this message completely. Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy this video. I know it's different. It's not what you're used to. And I will be posting some other stuff. I'm going to do the elements and see if I can pull out any details for you for your element. We're going to go back to the way we were doing things before, but for some reason, for somebody, Spirit had a message here. And Spirit wanted you to see this peaceful place today. This place that I love so much, and hopefully maybe even just seeing it has helped you to connect, because some people don't have the ability to even go to a place like this, and I never even appreciated it growing up, but now that I'm older, I realize the value of having a place this serene, this amazing, where I can just come and simply be. Cut off my phone, cut off my brain, and just be. Be here and be at peace. And that's why you see so many other people here, because they're doing the same thing, and it's so essential. This is an essential part of the process. It's important to have time for yourself. And that, whatever gives you that, is the best route to take to get it. But for me, this is it. And I guess Spirit just wanted you to see that. Spirit, is there anything else you want to say before I close this message? Spirit says that Spirit loves each one of us and has a good plan. And for somebody, that includes moving you out of a situation that you've been stuck in for a long time. A situation that was 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, difficult. You may have worked hard and taken care of a lot of people, and then found yourself in a situation where nobody took care of you. And so you're having to restructure your life and cut away some things that are no longer serving you. You're that 8 of Cups, walking away from people you never thought you'd walk away from, but they're just not there for you when you need them, and you were always there for them. Or they act like it's just a burden to be there for you, and you would never have done that to them, and that's hurtful. That freaking hurts. That's 3 of Swords painful. And it feels like a 7 of Swords also. It feels like a betrayal. But just know that whatever you're going through, you don't have to be fighting it and feeling hurt and discouraged. Get somewhere quiet and connect with Spirit and allow Spirit to clear that karma like we talked about earlier in the week. To clear out that karma, clear out those people, clear out anything in your life that's not helping you or working towards your highest and greatest good. Because you have the right to do that, no matter who they are or how long they've been in your life. Today is a new day. It's a gift. Today is a gift. Spirit says, did you see the dragonfly go by? Spirit says, today is a gift. Untie the ribbons. Untie the ribbons. And look in that Pandora's box. Face your fears. And just let today be that day where you start something new. Do you, baby. Do you. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this much different message. We will get back to the cards and using the tools, which we kind of used them today. And we definitely have all the elements here, don't we? We have the water, we have the earth, we have the air with me talking. Remember, we learned that talking and communication is air, and we have the air that we breathe. And that sun is producing a lot of heat right now. I'm glad that I don't have on long sleeves today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and I hope that if you're able to get out, that you'll get out and do something and connect with spirit and nature in some way before the end of this day. And whatever you're going through, I pray that God will be with you. If you need healing in your health, in your emotions, whatever you might need healing for, I pray that God will provide that for you. Set your intentions. Tell Spirit what you need and what you desire, and then release the outcome to Spirit. And trust that whatever's in your highest good will come back to you in Spirit's time. Spirit wears his own watch. And that if you do need to move, if you're in a situation where you need to move, or that you're stuck in a difficult situation, that Spirit will put that ministration into place so that the places, people, things, everything, you know that it happens. You've seen it happen in your own life where you need something or you're in need, and you walk right into the very person that has what you need. And I hope and pray that you'll be that person for somebody else today, because that's how it works. Love one another. Love never fails, and it always wins. And love is the highest vibration of all. So if you want to vibrate high, love. Everyone you meet, give them kindness, honor them, honor Spirit in them in whatever way Spirit chooses to reveal Spirit's self. Even if they disagree with your beliefs. I had that happen to me last night. But I just chose to respect that person's beliefs, and that they didn't agree with mine. And that's okay too. Because when I come back here, everything is okay again. No matter what's going on in my life, when I come here, everything is okay again. And it brings me back to my center. This is a place where I can get grounded and get centered. Alright, you guys, I'm going to cut this off now, and I'm going to get back to my family, because that's what I came here to do. But for some reason, Spirit wanted me to share this message with you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. If you in any way resonated with this video, please let me know, because Spirit doesn't need cards to connect with us, y'all. The card's just there to clarify that Spirit is connecting and that what I'm saying is true. But Spirit speaks to each one of us without anything but us, because Spirit loves us that much. I love you guys. I love you guys. I wish you were here with me, and in a sense you are. But I hope you have a place that you can go also, and share with me in the comments where that place is. I would love to hear about your experiences. I love hearing from you and connecting with you in the comments. And if you want a private reading, reach out to me by email. I have some spots available for next week. Don't worry about money. If you don't have the money to pay for it, you don't have to worry about money. I just want to share and collaborate with others who are like-minded and who are searching for truth. All right, you guys, I love you so very much. Have a blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye.